Okay, let's see if that works. I have double mic for some reason. Whoopsie. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to 2026. I still have my glasses on. It's fine. Whatever. We're still technically in the New Year part. Some of us still are. At least I still am. I'm like one day in. Happy New Year's, Rhythm. It's actually like a day over for you now. You're in the future. Okay, let's go talk to everyone. How's everyone? Welcome in, Hubala. Congratulations on first. Welcome in, Mori. Welcome in, Rhythm. So yeah, we're just doing a quick little just chatting stream. Yeah, it's the second. I thought as much. Time zones, man. Y'all living in the future. Tell me if anything exciting happens on the second. Ow. Well, yep. Now it's renamed to Late Christmas now. So yeah. Mostly the stream is just to talk about like New Year's stuff and like how 2025 went and 2020 how 2026 is gonna go. Phone's dying, so I gotta run. I'll let you know if something exciting happens on the second. Yeah, let me know. Tell me. Give me your future knowledge. Thank you for lurking, by the way. Bye bye. Well, yeah, we actually have people over right now. Unexpectedly, they did not tell me people were coming over until like yesterday. So there might be dog barking in the background. I can't really do much about that one. And they might call me out, so I don't think it's going to be a very long stream today. Well, yeah, it wasn't meant to be long anyway. Today we're doing something I really don't usually do, which is just chatting. Honestly, I don't know if anyone's ever even seen this chatting screen. Have you guys ever seen me use this screen? And I never use this screen. I've had this for over a year now. This came with like the rest of the model and everything since I did my debut. That was in November of 2024. Never use this thing because I never do just chatting. But I want to change that. So yeah, speaking of which, let's go over it. If we just go over 2025, actually I think overall it was pretty decent as far as streaming goes. I did get a lot more free time in the latter half of the year after quitting my job, but I have to get back on that work train. Probably gonna end up going back to work in like a month or so, doing stuff that I won't talk about, but I mean it's legal stuff, so it's like whatever. I just can't dox myself. At least if everything goes well, it should be within like the next month or so. So streams might actually get a little less frequent. It won't be every day, but I want to keep it like minimum. If no big changes or big events happen, minimum 3 times a week at least. Yeah, so like minimum 3 times a week. Honestly, let's just let me open up a text box. Actually, no. Let's just go over it. So I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I set up like personal goals for myself in 2025. I don't think I ever set them on stream because I don't do just chatting, so I never really kept the log or anything. But the 2 I definitely remember was that by the end of the year, at the start of last year, I only had about, I think somewhere around 180 followers. So even as a stretch goal, I was thinking 500 would be absolute maximum by the end. So you guys have actually blown it out of the water. Like right now we are, oh, okay, annoyingly, I'm looking at the follower count now and it went down to 699. Yesterday it was at 701. So someone unfollowed. Darn you, you messed my setup. You messed up my setup. But yeah, 700 is actually insane. So like, honestly, big thank you for everybody for that. I didn't think I would ever get there. If I'm being honest, going into last year, there was a lot of like, what's the word? What do you call it? Is it imposter syndrome? I guess it's imposter syndrome. Cause, no, it's not even imposter syndrome because I didn't really do anything. I was at 180, but I know for a fact that a big portion of that came from like one stream where they were trolling some other dude. So it was technically fake. So I went from like 80 to 160 in one day because I remember I fought against low tier god in Tekken and kicked his ass one time, and then I got like 80 followers and I was like, what the hell happened there? It was definitely a very, very interesting day then. So effectively, if I remove those, I would have been at like 100. and I was struggling to get like one viewer. So honestly, like anybody who lurks, anybody who chills, I don't care if you talk. Do whatever you want, but I appreciate all of you because it gives me motivation to keep going. So it is a huge change that I suddenly got to 700, because not in my wildest dreams at the beginning of last year was it even close to this. I thought absolute furthest would be 500. So we have smashed the follower goal expectation from last year. That's a good one. The other one was more karaoke and 200 songs. So we also managed to reach that one. So I think overall 2025, as far as streaming goes, I think we did everything I really wanted to set out to do. But I really didn't set myself many goals last year. So this year, let's actually set out some goals, since I actually have some time here now. So just a little template here. What do we have? What do we have? So I don't think it's too out of the question to get, like right now we're at 700. Well, 699 technicality wise. So if I wanted to set a follower goal, I don't think it would be too out of the question to say maybe double it. But let's just play it on the safe side. Let's say double it was okay. Let's say like 1400. Like I know numbers, I'm not one who cares that much about numbers, but it's nice to have a goal to set. So let's say like 1400 for 2026. I feel like that's very achievable. A lot of the people this year though did come from collabs. And I am still looking to reach out to people, and I will join things for fun. So we'll see about that. But I mean, just to help with that, I'm definitely going to look to do more collabs. That's going to be another goal. More collabs. I want to say, if I can, at least one every 2 weeks. But it's difficult to set that up, and it depends on other people's schedule more than my own, because for now I have free time. So it's honestly not bad. As far as our own streams go, I'd be actually kind of down to just do more just chatting streams, or things that have like more chat interaction. Cat interactive streams. Why does it keep cutting off like that? Oh, right, because I have it assigned that way. Okay, never mind. Let me fix that. I'm not going to do anything about the scuff. The scuff is just going to stay. That's not going to change at all. I'm still trying to get this dual PC thing working, so on higher end games, we stop lagging. Because honestly, that pisses me off more than anything else, this lag. If I die due to the way the game works or myself, it's like whatever. That's on purpose. If it's due to lag, that's just stupid. That's just the universe being mean. So if I can get that set up, it'll work out well. Honestly, my second PC, just this morning, I tried to boot it up and it fully crashed the system. So I had to reinstall, I had to factory reset it back to Windows 10 just to get it to work. And now I'm in the middle of like reinstalling OBS and everything. I got a new splitter, and now hopefully that'll work with the display capture. But yeah, I want to do more collabs with people. I feel like I've made a lot of good friends in this community right now and met a lot of good people. So if we can, I want to have more collabs with them. Even if it's off stream, even if I don't stream it, I just want to spend more time with them. I think it'd be fun. Like if they stream it, I don't have to necessarily actually stream it. It's just gonna be fun times. I want to get to know people better. And more just chatting, because a lot of the time when I'm chilling in other people's streams, they're just chatting. It's a very nice feeling as a viewer just to be able to talk to them. I don't give you guys that opportunity much. I'm more of a chill in the background kind of guy. I'm more of a put you on the second monitor and do that. If there is a reason to do just chatting, I want to try it at least like once or twice. It's not going to be a frequent thing. Maybe like once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. Just have a stream where we just chill, talk, review stuff, and see what happens. Heck, we could do reaction streams. But just something where I just spend more time talking with chat than, I don't know, focusing on the games. Because usually half the time I'm just focusing on the games and yelling at random stuff that happens. Or if not just directly chatting, it could just be crowd control, because we got that set up now. So crowd control is always fun. If I can, and if it's popular enough, I might even buy the paid one, which means you guys can get more coins and screw with me more. I don't mind. I'm here because I enjoy the interaction. Speaking of interaction, you guys might like this one. I need to get more exercise because push-ups are not cutting it. So we are going to put more exercise redeems. Now, what that means, I don't know. It's either going to be separate ones where it's like, okay, we have push-ups now, we can do sit-ups, we can do squats, we can do whatever, and have them all on separate timers. Maybe I'll make it so that the push-up one is added onto like a spin the wheel redeem where it kind of randomizes what events we have. We can do a vote on it later. If anyone has any suggestions for it, I feel like we can just implement it. For us, I kind of like having things on wheels. I haven't done it much recently because it's hard to plan around having punishment wheels and stuff. But given our entire thing here is like Fate and Future Sight, it kind of makes sense to have something random like that. So let's see, there's those. What else can we do? Why am I typing in chat? That's not right. I do want to continue to do karaoke. Honestly, it's pretty fun. I feel like this year I have rediscovered how much I enjoy actually singing. Not 300 karaoke, what am I saying? Which means I want to keep learning new songs and songs that people want to listen to. So I'm going to try and hit 300 songs on song list. Right now we're at 200. We went at the beginning, I think I had like 50. Then we got 150 this year. That was easier because, well, there was a lot of songs I technically knew. I just didn't put them on the list. Now I feel like I've actually tapped out on songs I know. So anything I learn now is going to be like actually learn from scratch. And if I can, I want to get harder songs, even though already some of them are really difficult. Like we get golden every single time, and I still don't think I've gotten golden down. Golden is hard. So yeah, 300 songs on list. I think we can achieve that. That one's doable. So basically it's plus 100 more songs by the end of the year. So on average, I should be learning one song every 3.1 days or something. 3.2 days. We'll see how that works. What else do we have? While we're on the topic of music, actually, I keep seeing people do music covers, and I want to do one. So I want to do covers of songs and actually like have production behind them and put them on YouTube. Like maybe not anytime soon, maybe in like the later half of the year. But with the connections we have now, I think it's very doable. I just need to get some spending money so I can actually pay them. So it would be stuff with the whole shebang. Because I can't draw, I'm going to need people to draw. I'm going to need people to edit. Actually, I might be able to edit myself, but we'll see. But yeah, that's on the docket. As far as what songs, I don't really know. We'll figure it out. But I want minimum one by the end of the year. I will get one out. Along with those, I want to start actually doing stuff on YouTube side. So might be not long form content. Long form content takes too long, and I don't have the patience for it. I realized that after doing a couple of them. If I do, it'll be in the far future. But for now, I can at least edit clips into shorts. So I will say I will do at least that. So I'll try to upload. Okay, you know what? Let's put a timer on it. YouTube shorts. I don't know. Let's start. Let's say one every 2 weeks. 1 per 2 weeks. So yeah, every 2 weeks we can try and upload one YouTube short. of I don't know what, something stupid. Honestly, it could just be any clips we have. I'm really not too picky about it, especially not at the start. I think like we can just do whatever and have it be okay. I don't really care about the viewership. I just kind of want to get into the habit of uploading things onto YouTube. Because honestly, we haven't done anything. My channel on YouTube has been stagnant for so damn long. I don't think I've uploaded a video on there since like June of 2024. And then I separated the VOD channel from it. So honestly, there's literally nothing on that channel. It is dead in the water. So anything I upload onto it is going to be better than nothing. So I'm going to give myself, it's not a difficult goal, 1 per 2 weeks. It's just a short. I don't even think I'm going to edit it that much. If anything, I'll put like a Vine boom on it here or there or something stupid and just do it. It's going to be the most shit post content you can think of, but it will be there. Speaking of things I haven't done, I have not gotten a new model in forever. And as much as I love the model, there's some concepts that I really, really want to get done. Maybe not new outfits. I think a new outfit would be really nice. I think the base model we have here is nice. I have the luxury of having enough money and time to get a custom model here. So I don't see a reason why I wouldn't keep this base and change it up. I'm definitely not just saying this because I saw Tora had like 8 models and I was like, what the hell? And then I looked at all the other people and they're like 8, they're like 4 models, 5 models. They're like new model reveals every week. I'm like, what the hell? And then here I am sitting here, a year and 2 months, same model every single time. I like my model, but it would be nice to change it up. I have some ideas, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make a poll and we can vote on like what. Did I do that already? I can't remember if I made a poll or not to vote on stuff like that. I don't think I did. I'll go back and check it later. But that's something we can do because I have concepts. I want it to still relate to like the overarching theme of fate and like prediction, but as far as like the core theme of like butterfly, that can change because I don't think it really comes across. But the whole reason there's a butterfly theme here is because of the fate concept of the butterfly effect, where it's basically a chaos theory about cause and effect where basically the flap of butterfly wing can cause big issues on the other side of the world. Like something so insignificant can cause a chain reaction that causes that. So it is a determination of fate. That is why we have a butterfly theme. I don't think we've ever actually... I've said it during the model reveal, like way back, but I don't think I usually make that connection to other things. Hi, Ducky! Welcome in! We're doing a Just Chatting stream. I never do this. This might actually be like the first time I've ever bothered to do a Just Chatting stream. Over 2 years. Honestly, it's because I am not necessarily good at talking into the void. I usually need something to keep my attention going. I don't know how people have the gift of yap or ADHD where they can just... They talk about one topic and they'll drag it out for an hour because they keep tangenting onto other things. If I have a topic, I will talk about that topic until I am done talking about that topic. And then I have to go into the next one. I don't know how you manage to have one goal and then you delay it by 2 hours. So, I mean, the way I described it is really bad, but it is honestly something that I think is really, really good for a VTuber, especially if you do a lot of just chatting. Being a yapper is such a good thing for you. You have harnessed your ADHD for extremely good power. So good for you. I need to learn to do that. I want to learn to do that. But ultimately, I fall back onto the crutch of I have game, I'm going to react to game and focus on game. But, I mean, get myself out of the comfort zone a little bit. Get myself into the habit of just chatting with people. Because why not? I need to get better at holding conversations with people anyway. And not just making stupid jokes all the time. Along with the new outfit, I mean, like hopefully as soon as I get some money going again, I can start commissioning more emotes. And then, like, I don't know, sub badges and stuff. I don't really want to write sub badges because every time I mention sub badges, I get art bots and they're like, why don't you have sub badges? You should get sub badges. Hey, look, I do art. You should commission me right now to make you sub badges. I'm like, no. If I do, I probably have a lot of people who I can commission that I know personally, and it wouldn't be from an art bot. But yeah, it's something we can do. So yeah, I do want to give back to people, especially those who actually like take their time and money and just like come support me. I want to give more channel rewards. I want to give more emotes. Sub badges, I don't know if anybody ever really subscribes for sub badges, but it's nice. It's something nice that I will be willing to give back to people if they really want it. But I feel like sub badges is like the least impactful thing for people. Because it's like you pay, all it really says is you pay $5. You don't really get to use anything out of it. I don't think anyone really looks at sub badges as bragging rights. I think more often you see people with the emotes and you spam them outside of the other channels, and then that's way more useful than having a sub badge. So it's always been a really low priority for me. But if people want it, I can easily get them done. What else do we have? I'm only 30 minutes in, and I've pretty much covered all of the talking points that I wanted to do already. This is why I can't do just chatting streams. I'm not good at talking into the ether. Okay, yeah, we've already gone over how 25 goes. We've gone over what I want to do for 2026. I think this is a pretty decent list. It's pretty achievable too. I'm not setting any hard timer on more collabs. I just want to do them. Maybe I would cut. What was the biggest collab I did last year? Like the biggest event thing I've been was the Sleepy SMP. That was honestly really fun. And being able to plan things for it and work with the other people on the projects was also really fun. I wish the result ended up a bit better with more people, but I think the experience overall was really good. So I'd be down to join more events like that soon. The biggest one I I was in charge of myself was probably 20-man peak, and that was a shit show. Oh, logistically speaking, that one was an absolute nightmare. I spent more time there re-inviting people than actually playing the game. We somehow won. Thank goodness some people were still able to actually play the game and get us to the top. But damn, some people were just straight up not even able to connect or like unable to play completely. And it's not really something you can stress test. To get just 20 people onto peak and get it work. I'm surprised it worked at all. Like at all. It was actually ridiculous. So I don't know about doing like really big collabs. Maybe if I can get my PC setup working, then I can host a bigger one. But that one seems more like it's just issue with the game. They're not meant to host 20 people stuff. I'd have to definitely put more research into it. If I do one, it wouldn't be until the latter half of the year when I'm like confident it will actually run properly. Like I shouldn't jump headfirst into it and be like, oh my god, this game would be so fun with 20 plus people, and just do it. I think like it wasn't the worst experience. Maybe for some people it was the worst experience, but it definitely could have been better. And I know that it was unplayable for some people, which is really sad. Really unfortunate for those people. And I do feel bad about that even now. All the way since when was that? When did Peak come out? Was that back in June or July or something? It's been quite a while. And I still remember like just the sheer ridiculousness of having to coordinate with that many people and get it going. Even the SMP stuff wasn't really that complex. If it was during the peak of the SMP, it might have been that complex, but it was already like dying down by the end. So who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a Minecraft server. Maybe one ongoing thing I can do is I can make a self-world in Minecraft and just start doing stupid things. But then I'd probably just run around and play with command blocks all day. Could be interesting. Could be interesting to get command block stuff going. I want to learn that stuff. It's basically like programming, but I'm honestly really bad at programming. I'm bad with a lot of language and communication stuff. I think it's one of my weaker subjects. If I have to rate like how good I am at learning things, languages, bad. Like mathematical concepts and stuff, sure, I'm pretty decent at learning those and getting those out of the way. Like simple coding I can figure out. Like I think I helped Paul earlier trying to figure out how to get a channel redeemed through Mix It Up to get stream elements to give points. That one's very simple. That's only like one line of code and Mix It Up. Simple stuff like that I can do. Complex stuff that takes like 4 or 5 different commands is already pushing it. Like if you saw when we were doing the haunted house and I tried to make that creeper room took me 8 hours to set up, and it was only like 5 lines of code. It was 5 lines of code, and it took me 8 hours to figure out how to get that thing working. I like the end results though. The end result was really funny. I think a lot of people got really caught off guard by that creeper room. Like you just walk in, nothing happens for half a second. No, the worst part is if you're in a group. If you're in a group, it doesn't even activate until everybody walks in. So if you're spaced out, then it might not trigger at all until the last person goes in and suddenly you hear screaming and explosions. But that is an issue with the layout of the room because we only accounted for a cube. So there was this rectangle dead zone that if anybody was standing in there, it would kill all the creepers, or creepers would not spawn. And that was just to make it so that creepers did not go into the other rooms and spoil things. Like if you exited the room in any way, the creepers should explode. Or not explode, just die straight up. Which was really, really funny. I wish I could have done more of that stuff. Like that stuff was probably the most fun parts of the haunted house. And for the Uma race where we got those custom potions, those were also really fun. I might actually do that. I might play more Minecraft like just by myself on like a permanent world, and we can screw around with command blocks and just see what we can do. Because I really enjoyed the process of just learning how to make half the stuff and just doing it. Like even the redstone stuff that we did for the first month, where we were just in there making random contraptions and doors and the elevator. Oh dear God, the elevator. Oh dear God, the elevator was such a pain in the butt though. That one, maybe I could have done without the elevator. Or if we did the elevator, I should have done it way earlier because it was not worth the hassle at all by the end when we could all fly. If I did that... Actually, no, you can't do it that early though because you need obsidian and a butt ton of iron. Wait, no. Did you need iron? Or could I make the... Maybe there was a way to make it cheaper. No, but you need honey and slime blocks. Okay, never mind. You can't make it that early without some mods. It is just not worth it. But it's also kind of funny. Maybe I could implement that into a flying machine. It's not bad to have knowledge. It was just, oh dear God, I don't even remember if I streamed it, but having to remake that stupid elevator platform approximately 45 times because every time the elevator failed, it would break the whole platform and you have to rebuild it from scratch. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible experience. Okay. I do need to clear up some games too. So I don't even think I need to write that down as a goal, but just as a general goal, I need to clear up a bunch of my old games. Let me go through Steam and see like what we have. Also, I don't think anyone's ever heard this background music either. I've had this since debut and I never used it. Never used it. Never did just chatting. It's just not a thing that happens. Okay, what do we got? We don't have the new iGame, but we can get AI Nirvana Initiative whenever we want. Is that the new one? Yeah, I think Nirvana. Is Nirvana Initiative the new one? No, it's No Sleep for Kaname Date is the new one. You need to get that one because we played Nirvana at some point. We have Alien Isolation? Oh dear god, I forgot I have this game. How bad of an idea would it be to do a nightmare mode on this just for fun? Just for fun, like why not? I don't know. I feel like I'd be way too aggressive in this game and just run to my doom so many times. I would follow the doctrine of I'm just gonna send waves and waves of myself at them until we get through. Like there's gonna be so little strategy when I get annoyed. Another Crab's Treasure will be a good one. Like we do have to play that one. That one's fun. I do want to get a group for Baldur's Gate 3, but I mean, scheduling Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna be such a pain in the ass with any group of people that will like have a good amount of time. But we'll see. You know what? Screw it. I'll put that. I'll add that to the list. Complete a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign by the end of the year. Complete BT3 by year end. Screw it. That's an achievement by itself. If I can get a group to play consistently enough that we finish Baldur's Gate 3 by year end on stream. Actually, it'll actually be really good. Played Black Myth Wukong already. What else do we have? We are not doing that game. I'm not playing Blue Protocol again. We did not get Borderlands 4. Castle Crasher Run could be fun. Oh, at some point we have to go back and finish Expedition 33, all the side bosses. We have to fight Simon. We have to fight the secret boss, get the other alternate ending, and we have to go through the DLC. So we gotta go back to Clarabscur at some point. Maybe just to play it. Just to like screw around in it now that we are in the end game of it. No, we're not gonna replay Crosscode. Crosscode was a fun game. But if I'm gonna play a new one, it's gonna be the new one that comes out. Shoot, what was the name of it? We played the demo. It starts with an A. We played the demo and I don't remember what it's called. Let me look it up. Cross Code new game. Alabaster Dawn. When are they releasing this? Alabaster Dawn. Release date. I want a release date, please. Does it have a release? I don't want it. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Public demo was on 18th of September. First half of 2026. So okay, if they actually follow up with that, we'll definitely play that. I like the gameplay loop on that. Or Alabaster Dawn. Hopefully the story is as good as Crosscode. I don't feel like the hook is as strong as Crosscode. Because Crosscode had a really strange hook. Actually, it might have just been interesting because it was game themed. This one is fantasy themed. This might actually have the stronger hook because it's apocalyptic. We already beat Cuphead. Maybe we can do a Cyberpunk. I've heard it's a completely different game from when you play it at the beginning. From like, I played it on release. It was a steaming pile of garbage. Like, actually unplayable. Do not It's barely considered to be a game. It had some of the most ridiculous bugs that I can't even fathom how they worked. Like, even just trying to describe how the bugs worked is really difficult just because of how unique they were. They were very, very unique in how they happened. A lot of it was just physics bugs, but there was one. I swear I've talked about this on stream, but every time I do, the description gets worse because it's just so weird. Like, how does a tree, an image of a tree, get overlaid onto the scope of your sniper, and then for the rest of the game, no matter where you go, when you look through your sniper scope, there's a tree there. And then every time you look at another tree, even if it's through a building, so like if there's a tree anywhere on the map, if you look at its direction, it basically gets like implanted into your scope. So then by the end of the game, sniping wasn't even an option because every sniper I picked up had an entire forest in the scope. And there was one mission where you had to play a sniper or you would die. And then I was like, oh shit. So I spent 4 hours there sniping randomly into a forest in the middle of a desert. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I never used snipers because it was literally not even an option in that game. Because every single time you picked up a sniper, you were suddenly in the middle of a desert, even if you're in the middle of a damn urban city. It did not fix itself. I restarted the game. I reinstalled the game. Snipers were literally unplayable. It was just, no matter where you were, a sniper would have a forest inside its scope. Every single time. I kind of wish I could recreate it, just because I sound absolutely insane saying it right now. I have no clue how I could possibly recreate it. Like, if they patched it out, there's no way I could recreate it. I don't even have the save file that it was linked to anymore. Okay, that's enough that. Maybe we'll do that one. I could go. I could see myself going back to playing Cyberpunk again. If it's as good as people are saying. People are saying it's gotten really good now. No, we're not playing Destiny. Oh, Digimon Cyber Sleuth could be fun. Problem is, a lot of these games are really long. Cyberpunk's really long. Digimon's really long. Another Crab's Treasure could be really long. Glad Obscure is going to take a while too. Divinity's not going to come out anytime soon, so we can ignore that one. It'd be really fun to play that with people, though. I played a lot of Divinity 2. Oh, Ender Magnolia. Sorry, I'm just going through the list now. Ender Magnolia is something we have to play too. Ender Lilies was really fun. Ender Lilies was really fun for 70% of the game, and then 30% of it was me being lost, which is terrible. I've gotten to the point where it's just not entertaining to be lost anymore. So if I spend one full stream lost, the next stream I'll usually just look it up. Because it's not even fun. It's just me grumbling for 2 hours about where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Where is it? Where is she? And then it becomes that for like 2 hours. Maybe 4, depending on how long I decide to tank annoyance. Yeah, Final Fantasy Rebirth, we gotta play that. Oh, I want to play, what's it called? Is it Jump Ship or Jump Space? Jump Space. It's like, I saw FTL, and then I saw Jump Space. So I want to see if people would be interested in playing Jump Space. I heard very good things about it during the demo, but then I never actually played it. So I can't say for sure. But all the reviews are good, and from what I've heard people say, it seemed like it was really good. So like first person multiplayer FTL, that sounds like it'll be good if they can execute it properly. Like, I love that. That whole concept sounds amazing to me. We might get back into Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. I don't see any new fighting game coming out soon. That's crazy. Tokon seems... I'll give Tokon a chance, but the more I see the gameplay, the more it's like, Avatar actually could be interesting. Avatar could be a fun one to play. Just because Avatar looks actually ridiculous. The Avatar fighting game, you are. The movement in that game is so fast. You have the speed of basically Dragon Ball Z. They move so crazy fast. The only thing they're missing is Dragon Rush, but they're almost fast enough that they really don't need it. Like, if you see just how fast they move, it's actually crazy. I don't even think they move that fast in the show. I hope when they infinite Toph, that she is just the most ridiculous character. But then when people jump in the air, they become invisible or something stupid like that. Like, give her the most ridiculous stats and the worst possible counterplay you can imagine. Because I love playing those types of characters that have just unbelievably stupid weaknesses, like playing Little Mac in Smash, where you just cannot go in the air or you will die. But you are so utterly broken. Like, if Toph is on the ground, she should be basically unbeatable. She should have super armor. But then as soon as anybody does a jump in on you, it's a 50-50 mix-up every single time about where they're gonna go. And given how air-based Avatar looks, like, everybody looks like they're always in the air. Especially Aang. Aang is just flying on his kite nonstop, depending on which stance you give him. So I feel like it would be so damn funny if you literally just cannot see anything when they jump in the air. So she plays like freaking Rek'Sai or Daredevil, where very limited range and information, but you're OP as hell if you see them. That's my hope for the character. And it would be actually so funny. What else do we got? Hades 2. We gotta play Hades 2 at some point. What else have I not played in a while? I haven't played Gunfire Reborn in forever. But even when I did, I only ever played Dog, and I only went for the Iron Man build with the double hand lasers because it was funny. Still not the biggest fan of Strive. I think I'm more annoyed by Tekken 8 because the more I play Tekken 8, the more it feels like Strive, where it's just like your best option is to punch your opponent in the face. Your best defense is to punch your opponent in the face and make sure they don't play, and then the 50-50 mix them. Like, the movement is not that great. I'm still banking hope on Season 3, purely off the fact that the characters they've released near the end of Season 2 have been pretty decent. Falcon Ram's good. Armor King's good. Miari is good. Gameplay-wise, there is no issue with these characters. If they bounce all the other characters to around this level, the game is in a much healthier place. And I feel like people would actually stop complaining about it for a while. Not completely stop complaining about it, because people love to complain. And also, they're delusional. But it would at least get a good amount of people back on board with the game. And just one personal thing I would like to see is if they just remove the damn heat burst. Like, why do... Screw heat burst, man. So much of the game's problem can be attributed to heat burst. It's just like, you just steal your... It's a free steal your turn back button. It extends combos. It puts you into the... It puts you into your ridiculous mode for free. If you get rid of it, like, what loss is there? Your combos get shorter. That's a good thing. You actually have to play defense instead of hitting your plus on block Power Crush. And you don't get to just enter your stupid install for free. Like, what? Why? Everyone is so overtuned in heat, but it's because they can access heat from anywhere. In my opinion, you get rid of heat burst. The only way you should get into heat is off of a heat engager or a punish, because, I mean, if you hit a heat engager, there's only two options. Either your opponent screwed up in neutral, you won the neutral, or you got a good punish, because everybody has a punish heat engager. So it would actually incentivize people to do better in neutral or to do that, instead of just, I'm going to immediately just say no to your pressure, get +1, and then just eat you alive now with my ridiculous everything, because I am OP now. I can't think of a real downside to removing it, other than people would be mad. But I mean, I'm not a bouncer, so we'll see. I highly doubt they'll do it because they've built the entire system around it. But I can't see it from my point of view. I can't see a downside to removing it. I feel like it's only upside. Like there are some neat combos and confirms you can get off of it. I don't necessarily like some of them. Like Lee's old one where he would go 2-3 and then instantly heat burst to get a combo off of it. Brian's I don't know what the hell the input is, like forward 1+2, his homing punch thingy that kind of knocks down and you can get it if your opponent does attack. Those are kind of neat. I don't think they're necessarily too difficult to do though, so if you can maybe give them something else to pick up off that that's equally more difficult, it would also be cooler. Yeah, I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it. But they better fix that damn game. Otherwise, if they have one more bad patch leading into Season 3, they are so done. Like, the community will is at such an insane low that I don't expect. Like, even the pros are gonna be leaving. I can't see a future for it. They might actually go back to 7. They might actually go back to 7. Even with, like, nothing. The pros might still stay because they need money, but they might actually. I feel like people would actually be willing to go back to 7. Holocure would be fun. Holocure is basically just standing game. I might actually just play Holocure in the background while we do just chatting streams. Like, it's not even... It's not the most difficult game unless I decide to max the difficulty. Oh, Idle Showdown could be interesting. I never understood their real cancel system, though. I never really used it. Judgment. Oh, Judgment, Yakuza, all that stuff. Oh, I need to play so many Yakuza games. Oh, my brother will not shut up about me not playing Yakuza. I'm gonna put on the list also more fighting games. More fighting games. I think a lot of my brand is built around fighting games, even though I don't really play them. My entire stupid intro talks about fighting. It talks about gacha games too, but I literally cannot find a reason to play gacha games on stream. Gacha games are just my personal vice. It's not even entertaining to watch me play the gacha games. I skip everything. I don't read a lick of dialogue. If you ask me anything about Genshin's lore, I know jack. I don't even know what country we're in right now. What the hell's a nod cry? Like, I don't know why we're here at all. Like, what are we doing here? Who are all these people? Who is this weird mask guy who's kind of kicking all our asses? And then we teleported or something, and then, I don't know, there's this girl with a eye mask or something, and then she's important for reasons. I don't know what that is. Whatever. And now everyone's crazy OP, and then there's witches now, and people are strong again because witches, but they're not really that strong. And then Venti's a DPS, and I don't know what happened. Like, balance-wise, I'm okay keeping up with it still. Not too much on some of the new characters, because I don't look at them. Because if I look at them, I'll want to buy them. And I'm saving everything for Alice, but it's whatever. I mean, I can play gacha games on stream if people want to, but I honestly don't think it would be too entertaining. So I think other games would be more entertaining to at least watch. Like, I need a game to carry the viewer experience, because I am going to be more focused on it. If I'm playing an intensive game, I'm going to be more focused on it than actually doing anything else. Which is a lot of fighting games. Like, I cannot... If I'm actually looking to win, I probably cannot check as well. I think it's Judgment. Oh, right. One is Judgment and one is Lost Judgment. Judgment, Lost Judgment, Yakuza 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have infinite wealth yet. But dear God, if I actually try to play all of these, I think I'm not going to get through them before 2027. There's no way. These games are so long. I'd have to do 8-hour streams a day in order to get them done within 2027. Oh yeah, as far as chat interactive streams go, I think I might actually start playing more planning more like viewer interactive days. I have games that we can play. We have Marvel Rivals. Monster Hunter is a game that I can have people join in on. We can do open lobbies in fighting games too. It's not deal. If people want to play, I'm down for that. But I'd probably set it up specifically for a day for like people to join in. Community Peak Day would be fun. Community Repo. Oh, we need to go back and finish RV there yet at some point. What else we got? I never finished Returnal. I think I might play that one on my off time. I don't know what it was about Returnal. Returnal gave me motion sickness for a little bit when I was playing it. I have Samurai Showdown? What the hell? When did I get this? I don't remember. I've never played this. When did I get this? Huh. I played Schedule 1 2 times. I should find someone to play this again. Play this with again. Oh, Ship of Fools 2. We should play that again. Sifu. Sifu's fun. Or at least it looks fun. I haven't played it. I should try it. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Skullgirls until they release. Actually, have they released everything for Skullgirls yet? I don't know. I'm not super interested in Black Dahlia. But I also don't own Black Dahlia or Marie, actually, so we'll know. Who knows? Oh, right. I still have Steins Gate at some point. Maybe we can go through that. If I just want something chill, just turn my brain off. Oh, but it's probably not voice acted. I have to read. Ah, reading. Reading is difficult. Oh, Street Fighter 6. Is Street Fighter 6 in a good state? I keep hearing people complain about it. But then, honestly, you shouldn't care because people just love to complain about stuff. Like, I don't know what they want half the time. People still think that Tekken characters should be buffed. Like, I don't... What is wrong with you? There is no character in this game that should be buffed. Not a single one. Everyone needs to be nerfed. Maybe to lesser degrees for some, but everyone needs to be nerfed. There's not a single character that should be buffed in this game. If there is a single buff in this game, and everyone else gets nerfed, it's going to just instantly make them the best character in the game, like no matter what. Like, I don't care what character you play. Nerf them all. Hell, when I'm looking at the tier list, I pick my character from the bottom, like the bottom 3 rows of the tier list. I don't even want to look at that. Nerf character, not Nerf Asuka to the ground. I don't want to play Asuka when she's OP. Like, why do I bother having all this defensive stuff if I'm just gonna be a offensive gorilla anyway? It was more fun having to actually make the hard reads of whether they're gonna do a punch, whether they're gonna do a kick, like actually just doing that instead of just YOLO monkey gorilla, ooh, ooh, ah, Asuka, punchy haymaker, ooh, full charge, whatever, forward 2, cancel into whatever because I have installed, so I'm safe now, blah, 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 blah. Like, zero interaction, zero thinking about what the opponent's doing, just punch, and then if they don't deal with it, they die. No, I don't want to. I want to get to the point where I'm playing against the opponent and not the character. Oh, I might drop Uma Musume. I don't think I have the mental capacity to keep playing Uma Musume. Maybe when they when they release Make a New Track. The RNG is too much for me, and the single... Oh, even if I'm not reading anything, a single round takes like 20 minutes. It's too long. Just the dailies themselves take me like 30-40 minutes just for this game. I could do 3 or 4 separate gacha dailies at a time it takes me to do Uma Musume. Oh, I did see one really cool Uma Musume game, but it was a fan game on Roblox where you actually get to race as the horses and you have to do quick time events to race after you do the... Like, after you build their skills up, you actually still have to do quick time events to race, and some of them are actually like kind of interesting. Or you have to race it a specific way to actually get your power boost. Like, I think Oguri has to be specifically in... You have to maintain your position in 5th or 6th, maintaining your own stamina and when to sprint. And then during the last 200, if you run out of stamina, you get a big second wind, and then you get like plus 300% speed for the last 200 meters. Which is actually... You have to manually do that, and I think that's cool as hell. I don't. It actually made me want to play Roblox for a second. And I was like, that's how, tells you how good it was. When I saw that, I'm like, that is so freaking interesting. Having to actually do things during the races to get your abilities, actually having control and not just build an RNG hope. I'd be so down for that. Now, if it wasn't locked behind Roblox, if it was an actual full game, oh, I'd play that all. I'd play that so much. Oh, that'd be so fun. And then you just pit yourself against other. There's another one. I think Hishi Amazon was like, you gotta be running on the outer lane for 10 seconds, and then you got to cut in and get into the middle of the pack. So I think you're expected to be end closer, and you have to go. You have to find a good angle to cut in from where you won't be blocked when you get your speed boost. So you have to start from the outside and manage to cut in and still make it way through. So it turned it. You actually have to race and like time your approaches, which is actually kind of ridiculous. It looks so cool. And then for some reason there's Agnes. I don't remember how Agnes works, but her skill seems completely different. Where she's just max speed all the time until you, as soon as you hit her, as soon as you activate her ability, you just get like non-stop quick time events that are basically just skill checks from DBD. And if you miss one, you just instantly lose your skill and go to like a quarter speed. I'm like, oh dear God. So you just instantly lose if you ever miss one. Otherwise, you're just so ridiculously fasty all the way through. Okay, what else do we have? Is that everything? Shoot, is that all my games? Oh, there's some stupid stuff like Ultra Fight to Kianta too. I'm not playing that. Visceral Cleanup would be fun with people. I've already played Dispatch. I don't think I want to play The Walking Dead. I might. The problem for me with The Walking Dead is I know the story too much. Although I don't know the last chapter though, so I know 1 to 3, all the way up until the Javi stuff. And then I don't remember the latter half of the story for 3, and 4 is a complete mystery to me. So I don't know. I don't know where to jump in. Because I would know all the plot twists for seasons 1 and 2 already. And then season 3 I would play partway through and then not know. And then season 4 is a complete blank. So I don't know if I would play that on stream or if I just watch somebody. And then maybe I'd play a different one. Because these games are the most fun when you don't have any clue what's happening. That's why Dispatch was so good. I played that on release. 0 spoilers. I had no clue what was going to happen. And then I played it probably too pragmatically. And Invisigirl is a villain now. But also, god damn it, Vizzy. You messed up. You've got to stop disobeying literally everything. Just every single time I tell you to do something, it's just like, no. No. I don't. I'm gonna do it my way. And I'm just like, you want to be a hero, right? You gotta follow the orders. You gotta do it the right way, or it's not gonna work out for you. Gotta figure that out. Maybe I can get people into Riftbound too. That one Riftbound stream I did with my friend was fun. I don't know how to really stream it though, which is the issue. Like, we can stream it all right. It's just, it's not fun to watch, and I don't have the time to explain like what I'm doing. So if you don't know Riftbound, it's going to be such a pain to figure out. And it's even worse because nobody knows Riftbound. Like, the judges for Riftbound barely know Riftbound, from what I've seen. The rules are so convoluted on some of their interactions. I don't even know. Like, we could be playing something completely wrong and people just do not know what's happening half the time. So yeah, but we do have a lot of games. Like, let me go back through the list again. What do we have? We have Another Crab's Treasure. That's a good number of streams. I've already forgotten. We have to finish Chrono Gear. We have to finish Expedition 33. We have to show something else here. Digimon something we'll play. Do I want to go back to Dragon Ball FighterZ? Fighters or Sparking Zero. I feel like I could actually go and have a decent 1 or 2 streams of that, but I don't think it's something I would play long term. Nobody plays Sparking Zero anymore. It died so fast. It's so sad. But also, oh my god, wait, have you seen? Dude, Fighters and Sparking Zero have some of the best mods I've ever damn seen. Like the Sparking Zero mod that gives you Ichigo, and he has just so many ridiculous abilities, and he can actually take you to other stages. It's so ridiculous. He actually just like grabs your entire face and drags you to a new stage. Like, I don't even know how they managed to code that. How do you mod that in? That's so damn cool. And then Fighters just got the most ridiculous mod I've ever seen with Yami Yugi, and I was like, huh? This thing came completely out of left field, but it looks so damn good. How many models did they have to import to get this to work? They needed little Yugi, they needed big Yugi. They needed obviously Dark Magician Girl, Curse of Dragon, Gaia, Celtic Guardian, Swords of Revealing Light. Do they have a magic cylinder? I don't know. Mirror Force I think is just an explosion, so that was nothing. Do they have magical hats? I don't think they have magical hats. For the supers, they have Slifer, they have Exodia, they have each individual card of Exodia, which is, oh dear god, they have so many models. Just to attack themselves, I already have like 14 models. Not even including animations, just porting the models. I don't know where they got these models from. I think they had to hand draw these models. Like, that's just such a ridiculous mod. What else we have? We have Ender Magnolia. Gonna play that. Deltarune. Gotta play Deltarune at some point. I still have not watched anything about Deltarune, so I'd be going in completely blind for it. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Yep. We have Final Fantasy 16 as well. We can play that. Jump Ship. If we can get people on that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 games already. Where else do we go here? 8 games. We gotta go back to Helldivers 2 at some point. 9. Grand Blue. Rising 10. I feel like some people would be interested in a Hogwarts Legacy, like actually full playthrough, now that my computer can definitely handle it. We'll put that as a maybe. Maybe at 11. Oh!
Who are you people?
Hello? Why is that notification so small? Thanks for the follow. I don't know how to say that. MBG1 no? Mabigino? Ah! My face. I'm just gonna call you MBG. Sparking Zero and Shining Zero would be fun. Thanks for the hydrate, tired pup. We have Hyperlight Drifters, that can be fun. Ow, my face! We beat it, Takes Two. Judgment. Okay, if we just count all the Yakuza games, that's brings our potential game list up to 20. That's too many games.
Getting pregnant! Stop!
Why?
Stop
Why would
pregnancy!
you do
Stop
that?
getting pregnant! Stop!
Why would you?
Stop
Why is there
getting
double?
pregnant right now!
Okay, I might have to fix the screen a bit. Yeah, I might have to fix the screen a bit. I didn't realize that the text goes over that. And there's double. Whatever, live and learn. That's the first time we've used this screen, even though we've had it forever. Oh, we gotta go back and play the Lies of P DLC. We never went back and did that. Yeah, so all that. Generally, we just have rivals. Play some more Mega Bunk. I don't know about more Mega Bunk. I've seen Monster Hunter Wilds, yes. I'm gonna try and keep up with this one. Monster Hunter Wilds is such a grind, though. I still have no spread jewel. I'm level 238 or something right now, and I still have no spread jewel. Like, what? How long am I gonna have to wait for this? Over like 500 runs with no jewel. People are telling me they get it within like a week of grinding. I'm like, how? How? Impossible. Octopath Traveler 2 any good? I think it's Owlboy. Owlboy could be interesting as like just a cute little game. At some point we'll play Peak again, definitely. People love playing Peak. Persona 5 Strikers could be interesting. Freaking Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I might go back and play 2XK again if it stops being stupid and not running half the time I want it to run. And if they decide to get rid of that stupid mechanic where you can hide behind your assist and they physically block you. That mechanic really kills the aggression for me and makes it so ugh. I guess it doesn't matter as much. Ari and Vi can just run through them, but it's still ugh. Oh, we have Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. Maybe I'll play these. I don't really play much horror games, but if we do have them, we have them as an option. We even have Resident Evil Resistance. I don't think anyone... Does this game even function anymore? I don't think this game functions. Risk of Rain 2. I might get another group for that again. Yeah, it was fun when we played it last time, even though we just kept falling in holes and dying. Yeah, at some point we gotta play Schedule 1 again. We beat Sea of Stars, that's fine. Beat that. Sifu. How many games is that? Like 23 now? Street Fighter 6 is kind of eh. Well, we'll play it. I'd be down to play it. I don't know. We'll find time. I still have TCG Card Shop Sim. The only reason I don't play TCG Card Shop Sim is because I'm mad that they haven't updated the HoloLive mod since like June of last year. Like if they updated the HoloLive mod that I was using, I would play that. I would just have TCG Card Shop Sim on the background like all the time. All the time. Even though there are some pretty funny parts about the fact that it's not updated, like how some of the names are wrong, and then just on some people it just has the correct has the HoloLive picture, and then on the name it's just like toxic gunk or something. That's when I first saw that, I was like, oh dear god, that's so hilarious. It's so mean though. All right, There Is No Light is another one that's like kind of Souls-like and difficult. We beat Touhou Ice Fairy. I don't know if I'd go back and play Troubleshooter. I don't know if that's my type of game. It's like XCOM. Maybe I'll stream. No. I kind of want to get Wolf Among Us. The Wolf Among Us, because I don't remember that one at all. And that one I remember having a decent conclusion, even though they were looking to make a season 2. Yeah, so we got like 26 to 30-ish games we have over the year. I don't even think I need to buy any new games for the coming season. Unless there's something actually like big coming up that I really want to get. Oh, Pragmata. Pragmata was one of the ones that I was really interested in playing from the Game Awards. Their demo sold me so hard. It felt very good to play. It felt very, very good to play. I'd be down to play that one. I think that's about it. Oh, I might do some streams where I just go back and do like random wordles and rattles and stuff like that. Anime quizzes and stuff like that. That'd be kind of fun too. Although I feel like that'd be more under React. Or like this chill, just chatting or React streams where we just do something in the background. Now we talk. Oh. Oh, cool. Going through that list. Killed 45 minutes. I think this is about we're gonna have to call it though. I have people over and they, I don't know if you heard before, but they were calling me down for something. And I told them a little bit. So let's find someone to raid out to. I keep forgetting who I raid out to every time. I think last time we raided out to Shiro. So let's raid. Eve is still going? Damn. You know what? Screw it. Let's raid Eve. They're playing Fortnite. Damn, Eve's been going for like 6.5 hours. Let's go. So yeah, I feel like we got some decent plans going into 2026. 2025. Overall, interesting year. Not all good, not all bad. Lots of highs, lots of lows. I think overall it's pretty nice. So I've met good people this year. And I'm happy about how it went. I'm looking forward to continuing and growing on this in 2026. And then next year we'll look back. We have the recording now as a just chatting. So next year we'll look back on this and we'll see how we did on this list. I think we can achieve all of it. What do we have scheduled tomorrow? I don't even know. Let me check my schedule. What did I write down? Okay, yeah, it literally just says I don't know stream. What the heck was I doing? Maybe we'll just play Tekken again or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Tomorrow, same time. There should be no plans this time. So we'll figure it out. Not a just chatting stream though. I hope y'all enjoyed this just chatting stream. It's like, I don't really know what I was doing. But we'll do it again. I need to get better at talking about random garbage anyway. But yeah, we're gonna raid out now in like 10 seconds to you. So everyone be nice, be hydrated, and Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you all a good 2026. Goodbye, y'all.